Flavors and Knowledge is a bilingual podcast focusing on gastronomic education in relation to a healthy lifestyle through food first. Our philosophy carries a moral obligation of sharing sensible knowledge to generate social awareness. Podcasts are in English with an accent and Italian.
Hello dear friends, welcome back. This is Chef Walter with Flavors and Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about how to preserve your pesto safely. There are 3 methods for preserving your freshly made pesto while maintaining its integrity of color, taste, and safety. So let's dive into this and see what we can share with you. Making pesto at home is relatively simple. And these 3 little suggestions may help you in maintaining all its freshness and the flavor. The delicious condiment for pasta and fillings can become a great ally throughout the year, and keeping all its freshness and taste is, of course, fundamental. To make pesto, you need very few ingredients. We are at the end of the summer, and of course basil is one of them, being the prominent one, of course. You wash 3 ounces of basil in cold water and dry it on absorbent kitchen paper. Place the basil in a bowl, and possibly a bowl made out of olive wood or something similar. You will add 1 tablespoon of Parmigiano Reggiano and 1 of Pecorino Romano, with the addition of 1 ounce of pine nuts as pure optional. Of course, some people use walnuts. Others don't use nuts at all if there is an intolerance to them. Puree all the ingredients using an immersion blender for 30 seconds and pour the extra virgin olive oil in a steady stream for about 30 seconds. You will need about 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil to achieve a smooth and rich consistency. Crush 1 garlic clove and add it to the mix, and continue the spinning for additional 30 seconds, and your pesto is ready. These steps will provide enough pesto for 2 people or servings. Many recipes list a food process as a mechanical tool, but the fast spin of the blade will damage the basil, extracting too much water from the stems and turn the color much darker. So, now let's see how you can preserve your homemade pesto for a long time while maintaining all its freshness. Method 1. Perhaps the most practical. Freeze the pesto in silicone ice cube molds. Then carefully wash the molds thoroughly and position the pesto inside each space. Method number 2. Place the pesto in glass jars fitted with clean and dew sealers. Wash and dry the jars beforehand and be sure that no impurities are present. You can keep the pesto in the fridge for up to 3 months. Seal the pesto with a layer of olive oil for additional protection. The olive oil layer will prevent mold. After you use the pesto, keep adding oil to the top of the surface. Method number 3. Vacuum packed is another clever method, but a little more involved. Fill the jars as you would for method 2, wrap them in cloth and boil them for at least 20 minutes in boiling water. Allow the jars to cool and keep them in the dark for at least 5 months, away from direct light. Remember to begin the boiling process in cold water for method 3. To prevent the glass from the unpleasant cracking. And that does it in preserving the pesto in 3 easy ways. Thanks for listening here at Flavors and Knowledge, the podcast that you can follow on Anchor.fm or any of your preferred platforms. follow us on YouTube under the Chef Walter's Cooking School page, where we have a selection of videocasts, always related to food, health and wellness, history, and culinary tips. If you're in the kitchen today or tonight making your pesto, or perhaps using one of these 3 methods, always keep your eyes under fire. We will reconnect on the next round. Stay well and safe. Ciao, ciao.
Flavors and Knowledge is brought to you by Chef Walter's Cooking School in Cranston, Rhode Island. For classes, workshops, events, and programs, please visit our website at chefwalterscookingschool.com. For all other services offered by Chef Walter's Food Group, check out our main website, chefwalter.com.